Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another react video here, reacting to another episode of the new Netflix series 1899. Episode 1 already reacted to. I'll assume you've watched that. If not, go check it out. If you're still here, I'll assume you have seen it. You're ready for episode 2. Or you're jumping in right to episode 2, which is a brave move. Because, I mean, how will you know about the green beetles and the pyramids? And, I mean, I don't fully understand about them either, though, to be honest, so fair enough. But yeah, episode 1 was good. A lot of mystery. Let's start connecting some of those dots, please, because my head hurts, so... Without further ado, let's just jump right into it, shall we? With 1899, episode 2, The Boy. Okay, right into it. God, our fair captain here, having a nightmare. Well, he's in a nightmare. He sees flames and he wakes up on this woody, open plain. This dirty, woody, open plain. Okay, for a man at sea, odd place. Maybe that is the nightmare, being nowhere near the sea. Okay, filling in some of the dots. I personally would have ran away from the mysterious singing, but okay. Filling in some of the dots. Because we knew there was something with his family. He stared very longingly at that photo of them. And yeah. I mean, yeah. His two little girls in that house. On fire. Probably the crux of this nightmare. Oh, poor captain. Poor captain. And God, since the episode synopsis says that the captain experiences unexplainable flashbacks, I'm going to assume that these are very much memories. Oh, poor captain, man.
No! Wake up.
Just how episode 1 started for Mora, with that nightmare flashback into the kind of whirlpool with a pyramid as well. So many pyramids and whirlpools in this. Into the voice in his head telling her to wake up, and now telling him to wake up. And then the linked. They both have the letters as well. There's something linking them. Something. Main bottle of alcohol already finished. Has to go to the emergency bottle hid away in the drawer. Poor man. And now he's going to have to get another emergency bottle. It's a whole hassle. It's a whole hassle.
A few minutes ago, the company sent us this.
Sank ship.
We tried to re-establish contact, to no avail.
Alright, company. Jesus. They find the Prometheus after 4 months. Yay, we found the ship. And the company's just like, yeah, sink it. Just blow it right into the water. Any people aboard? You know. God, personally, maybe we should have done that before we brought the mysterious boy we found trapped in there, clutching a black pyramid, onto our boat, or before the mysterious stranger swam aboard our boat and gave himself the room next to Mora's. Maybe.
That isn't the only thing.
I've never seen anything like it. Every single compass on board's acting like this.
Now the compasses aren't working. The magnetic field wherever we are is off. Maybe we are just in the Bermuda Triangle. Maybe it's just messing with everything. Yeah, but the magnetic fields are off and the compasses aren't working, which, for a boat, bad. Just bad.
Why is that boy the only one you found?
Fair question. Fair question. Why is that boy on this massive ship the only one you found? And why'd you find him locked away? Why was he holding that pyramid? So many bloody questions. And his captain's got all that on his mind. He's got his family flashbacks happening. You know, he ran out of his favourite alcohol this morning. The compasses are acting up. That damn Prometheus just staring at it. Just bad vibes. Just bad vibes, that ship, all around, honestly. Fair enough, Mora, to be a bit suspicious and wary of the mysterious boy you found and the mysterious pyramid he was clutching. That damn pyramid. Why are there so many pyramids? She was getting in my head, let alone her head. Going for its stuff more, fair enough actually. You know, privacy and all that, but you know, fair enough at this point. Just a little gold ring. How lovely. Maybe his parents before they left him. Maybe they're the ones that locked him in there for his safety, so whatever happened to Prometheus couldn't get him. And they left him the little wedding ring, maybe? Maybe? It's a far sweeter explanation than what it could be, you know. It could be the son of Satan himself, Damien. Maybe. Maybe. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Of course the boy wasn't actually asleep. Obviously. He's just listening in, seeing what she was up to. Just keeping an eye on her. You know what? She snooped, but respectfully she put everything back.
So the whole ship was empty? You didn't find anyone on board? Nobody except that boy? What can kill more than 1,000 people?
What normally kills people? Other people.
Fair. Fair enough, you have all these questions for Oleg here. When aboard the ship, obviously he's going to be Mr. Popular around there. Most people are just doing their jobs, but yeah, these two nosy guys. And true, what usually kills people? People. God, what else could happen to a ship of 1,400, especially, you know, 4 months adrift? I mean, they're going to go to murder after, like, 1 month max, if we're being honest with ourselves. Rations start getting low.
Or maybe wolves.
Fucking wolves? Do you know how many wolves it would take to kill that many people?
Maybe one giant wolf.
Where would the wolves come from? They're in the middle of the ocean. Do you think they were transporting wolves? Was this a wolf steamship I'm unaware of? Oh, mate. Oh, or just one giant wolf. Maybe this is God of War Ragnarok edition, I don't know. Maybe it's Femir. Femir? Femir? You know what I'm talking about.
A giant wolf in the hills. Why didn't it kill the boy?
Maybe it's him.
Who?
The boy. Maybe he's the wolf.
Well, I don't even know where to fucking begin with you.
Okay, his conspiracy theories have gone too far. Maybe the boy's the wolf. Maybe he's a shapeshifter. You know, maybe he locked himself in there to protect his family who are outside. He's getting too far with his conspiracies. Well, the captain's here. Speak to Oleg, I assume, about that. About the ship. Fair as well. Let's get Oleg out of here, okay? He's a hard-working guy. Let's get him, you know, maybe a less stressful job than shoveling coal.
You, Oleg!
Captain?
Find out how much coal's in the bunker still, and don't say a word. Not to anybody.
Okay, I had to rewind that to make sure I heard. Giving Oleg the mission to, I'm pretty sure he said, find out how much coal is on the bunker still. And don't tell anyone. I'll assume that, right, well, because of the electrical currents and all of that, and they don't know where they're going, he just wants to make sure, check on the supplies, see how much is left. Maybe, you know, he doesn't want to, like, telling people because he doesn't want people worrying why they're concerned about how much coal they have left and all of that. Fair enough, fair enough.
I was actually looking for you. The boy, did he speak?
No.
Why did someone lock him in there? There was no one. But then who sent the signal and who locked him in?
I mean, the main questions, aren't they? Who sent the signal? Who locked the boy in? Why'd they lock the boy in? Those are the big questions, alongside what happened to everybody else. And it's fair that the captain's a bit frantic, wanting to, you know, connect these particular dots. Especially with the compass messing up now and everything. You know, it's a bit... It's not a fun time. It's just not a fun time for a captain. Add in the nightmares as well.
On the Prometheus, did you experience anything strange?
What do you mean by strange?
He doesn't know how to articulate, you know, the nightmare, PTSD, pyramid, whirlpool, seeing his children die all over again. Experience he had. Do you understand? Well, I don't think we have a specific name for that for some reason. Maybe we should. Maybe it's just never really come up. The answer, weirdly, is yes, though. For more over here, the answer is actually yes. She was experiencing that before the Prometheus, though, so...
Do you hear that?
Hear what? Oh, you're right.
Moore has also been hearing voices, but not singing. You know, Talk about it. You probably won't. You seem like a guarded guy. But talk about it with Morris. You're weirdly the only one here who would understand the hearing voices in your head part and the nightmares. Okay, just chat. Get some coffee, maybe some alcohol. Just have a chat about it, guys.
I'm really sorry. Is this your cabin? I didn't mean to intrude, but I could hear noises inside. It sounded like someone was whimpering.
Okay, so it's not her brother. It could have. I thought it could have been. It is not. But it is a mysterious stranger who did sneak aboard from the other boat. He swam all the way here from there, so should probably be still concerned. Especially with why he's so interested in Mora. He very specifically listened into her room and then went in the room directly next to it. So why is he so interested? Why? And what does he have to do with the damn Prometheus?
Daniel Solis. I'm your neighbor.
Laura Franklin. Have we met before? You look somehow familiar.
I don't think so.
There's something there. There's gotta be something there. Looks familiar for a reason, Mora. Why, though? Why? Oh, God. My head already hurts. I need to know. This show. Good show. Good show. Also, Mora, maybe be a little suspicious. I mean, he is wearing a coat. The only piece of clothing he has is this damn long coat in the boat. Oh, come on, Mora, ask a question. It'd be a bit rude to ask that up front, though. Fair enough.
I've brought you some food. Don't you want to tell me what happened? Who locked you in that cabinet? Where are all the passengers? Please talk to me.
Not in a talking mood after what he went through. Not in a talking mood, sadly. You know, all these massive questions. But this boy is either evil, or he's just a kid who's been through a hell of a lot. And either way, he's not going to talk right now. Sorry, Mora.
What is this?
It's the pyramid. The pyramid is the important thing. All of the pyramids you keep seeing, the pyramids the captain keeps seeing, the pyramid this kid has. What do the pyramids mean? God, what do the pyramids mean?
All they found was a single boy on the ship, all on his own. I feel so sad for him. What is he going to do once we get to America? I've been thinking, when we get to America, I'll convince Mother and Father to let me finish school.
Fair questions for the little girl here. Pretty much the most normal person, really, on this damn ship. Her brother over here, he's still a bit traumatised by Angel's weird scar kink that he wanted to explore last night. But yes, he's just really nice. Future doctor right there. I have faith.
They won't allow that. We need to help them build the church.
But the way I see it, we get our calling handed down from God like Mother and Father. I think God decided I should be a doctor, and that I need to finish school.
You'd think, wouldn't you? You'd think God would give you your calling, just like he gave your mother and father. But actually, mother and father obviously know best, and obviously know that God gave them their calling to also give it to you. Like, she just wants to be a doctor, man. Let her be a doctor.
Go annoy Tova, okay? Play with your doll or whatever else you usually do.
You're a very difficult man to find.
No, thank you. Stay away, Angel. You're very well dressed. Stay away, please. Ugh.
I want you to have this. My treat.
Crester?
Crester. So that's your name. See you around, Crester.
I feel dirty. Whenever I watch Angel do anything, I just feel dirty. I feel like I need to take a shower. Ugh. Poor Crester. Stay away from Crester, please.
We're barely carrying any freight. The cabins aren't fully booked in yet. They set us out on this route with no profit to make. 45,000 tons of steel, fully seaworthy, and we get 2 words. Sink ship.
Fair questions. Everything that maybe you kind of just shrugged off earlier, like the low, not filling up the ship before making it sail and not really putting anything off it, and the profitability of it all, now on the front of your mind, especially when they pay so much and then they just say, I'll just sink it. Just sink it. It fills your head with so many questions, doesn't it? Oh, God. And to be the captain having to make those decisions. I mean, you just sink it? That's your orders, but what happens? Oh, tough.
Spooky, isn't it? What do you think happened over there? I've seen photographs of Japan. The flowers, Trees, incredible. I would so like to have the chance to visit Japan one day.
Lingy, get over here.
Not sure. It looks like she was enjoying that. Not responding, obviously, because she's meant to be pretending she can't speak English, isn't she? But still. Aw. He just wants to visit Japan. Not be in this loveless marriage heading to New York. Poor guy. And whatever's wrong with him medically. Maybe medically Japan could be good. Some natural remedies, maybe. Maybe. I'm just assuming medically is why he's going to New York. Why he's in such a rush.
She's a little exotic bird, that one.
Who are you to say?
An interested party.
A very interested party, basing on whatever you have to do with them. Going and giving them orders, them responding to you as ma'am or mistress, I can't even remember. God, there's so many bloody mysteries in this show, I can't even keep track of them. I feel like I need a bloody board with red string going everywhere.
I couldn't help noticing that your honeymoon hasn't really been ideal.
And how is that your problem?
I was only wondering if you're the sort of man who is interested by certain distractions.
It does sound like she's trying to pimp out the woman. That's kind of the, you know, the little exotic bird, as she put it. Kind of does sound like she's just, you know, feeling around, seeing if he'd be interested in that type of arrangement. God. Come on, green and black dress. She's not wearing it right now, but come on.
I'm not quite that desperate. Sorry to be so blunt about it.
Don't be ridiculous. Not me, young man. I'm talking about a certain little exotic bird.
Disgusted when he thought she was insinuating about herself. Like, how dare you? But now she said she's talking about the other woman. He's like, oh, this is interesting now. What a quick change in mood. Has he been given this room? If so, well done, mate. Jesus, this is lovely. This is a lovely room. Very spacious. Comfy looking bed. God, yeah, if he has been given this room, you really do have to feel bad for Oleg, who is still shoveling coal down there in the brick. You have to feel bad for him if Jerome has got this lovely room and he's got nothing. And did that say Lucian? Is that just the fake name he has to take? Because it sounds more posh than Jerome. No, you just stole. Okay. It was just the room of the guys who closed you stole. Okay. Oh, Lucien. The French guy. The French guy. Oh, Jerome, come on. You're smarter than this. Come on. There you go, Jerome. Good job. Just get out of there. In and out, in and out. He didn't even steal anything. He actually just put the wet water medal back. He walked in, put the wet water medal back, and then left. So, nice. Cheers. Thanks for not stealing that. I don't know what to say to that.
The captain, they should have replaced him back then. You don't return from that ordeal. Your own wife torching everything and herself, and your 3 children, that'll haunt you.
Alright, mate, just because he wouldn't take you aboard the bloody Prometheus. No need to trash talk him so much. God. I mean, cheers for the backstory. His wife burned the house down with their 3 children in it. My God. Fair enough to want to stay at water after that, I suppose, my lord. Christ. Could you not trash talk, though? Jesus, just because you can take you aboard the Prometheus. Come on. Come on. Come on. That damn letter, what can it mean, man? We need to know more. Why do they both have their letter at the same triangle? All these damn triangles and pyramids. It's just a strong shape. Maybe it's just a strong shape.
Nina?
And now he's seeing things as well. This captain's mind isn't in the best place right now, is it? He's not looking too hot, is he? Maybe he should cut back on the booze a little bit. Maybe. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Oh God. Oh, he's not looking too hot. Yeah, she's got the ribbon in his hair. The same ribbon that he found on the Prometheus. So how the hell did that get there? Maybe it's just a popular brand of ribbon in the time. I don't know. Maybe it's just a fad. God. And this specific room they heard us singing in suddenly lit up. Suddenly it looking just like his house. The wife, the kids there. Jesus, this captain's going for it, is it? God. That Prometheus. His mind is a mess right now, man. Maybe he shouldn't be captured right now. Maybe he needs a vacation. Just a little one.
You're late. The girls have been waiting for you. Off you go. Get ready for bed. Let me heat your dinner for you.
Nina.
The dreams have returned. I'm sure she'll be better soon.
You're not real.
Why would you say such a thing?
Yeah, Dad, why would you say such a thing? The dreams return, but she'll be better soon. So the mother was going through some mental health stuff, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to hedge the bet, but I mean, it ended with her burning the house down with her and the 3 kids in it, so she was definitely going through it, wasn't she? And he's blaming himself, and his dreams have returned too, actually, coincidentally, Nina, now you mention it.
You should speak to Mama. She doesn't like it when you're not here. The shadows, they come when you're gone. I told her when someone loves the sea, you can't force them to stay on land. But if you're lucky, he'll wash back into your arms with the next tide.
Alright, Nina, you're dropping poetry on us. Oh my God, that's beautiful. He's regretting staying at sea so much now. When you're not gone, the shadows come to her. God, she was going through, wasn't she? His wife. Poor woman. And now he's just sat there regretting being at sea so much, but now constantly wanting to stay at sea, to stay away from land where this happened, to try and forget about it, keep his mind on other stuff. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle.
I missed you all so much.
No! No!
Oh. Having to watch your daughter burning alive like that in his mind. And then not being able to do anything about it. Then the pain is getting smashed into the wall as well. Physically and mentally. Through the ringer right now, Captain. Needs a break. You need to take a break. You know what? I can see why he's drinking so much. I get it. I get it, Captain.
Nina!
Goddamn green bug beetle. What is it? It led Mora to the boy. It literally unlocked the door for I can't even remember his name already, for the mysterious guy who stowed away. It's leading him to something. What is this green bug? It was very intelligent, whatever it is. He moved that bed with ease, fair enough to him. God, is this real? I can't tell what's real and not in this show. That's simple though, once again, the pyramid with the line going through it. That was on the letters, that's in the logo for the show. Out of canon. Oh, I said pyramids. So many pyramids and triangles.
When I was little, about your age, I got lost.
Trying to bond with them. I was wondering what she's doing. She's doing a medical test, isn't she? It's like when a modern doctor would just shine like a torch into your eye, wouldn't he? We don't have torches. Well, not easily, at least. And so, yeah, the candle. With that. I understand this is probably just common practice back then, but she's just very smart to me. She's just very smart.
My father and I had gone
gone bird hunting. And from one moment to the next, he was suddenly... He was gone. I spent the whole night out there until my father returned the next day, and that's when I found out I wasn't lost. He had left me there. He watched me the whole night, as he had done with my older brother before. And he said that being alone like that shows you what kind of a person you are.
And the type of person it showed their father to be as a psychopath. What? He left individually at separate times both of his children in the woods, making them think that they were lost, that they didn't know where their father was, they were scared in the middle of the night, in the middle of the dark, to see what kind of person they are. What that shows is he's a psychopath. God. Also linking back to the letter that she got from her brother saying, I found out what father was up to, or something along those lines. But something else psychotic, I'll presume.
What is it?
Alright, mate. God. Once again, that bloody pyramid with a triangle. Well, no, the pyramid, the triangle with the line. Tattooed onto his head. Right at the back of his head. The hair cut so it can be tattooed. What does it mean? He's obviously very sensitive about it, because that was an aggressive grab on her hand. Because she touched it. Very aggressive. Didn't even get a question out.
Ike.
Where's the boy? What happened on the Prometheus?
Alright. I know you're going for a lot, Captain, but Jesus Christ. Stormed in, barged past Mora. Don't even ask a question first. Grab him by the scruff of his neck, smash him against the wall. What happened on that ship, my lord? You're going for it, Captain, alright? I get that. You gotta calm it down, mate. You can't be doing that. Jesus Christ. I feel like, minus the whole grabbing her hand with the tattoo thing, I feel like Mora's making a breakthrough with this kid, maybe. Send him back to square one with stuff like that.
Get up!
You destroyed the telegraph. Look, you must know something. I heard something. I heard my daughter's voice. She's dead.
I'm glad you're opening up to Mora a bit. I wish you didn't have to smash a child into the wall to get there, but hey ho, needs must, I suppose. And the second they leave the room, the little boy, stops crying and straightens up his outfit, and then right to the door to eavesdrop. Everyone's putting on a bloody act in this show, everyone. Except Mora. Mora seems pretty A-okay, and the captain's being his true self, because if he was putting an act, it probably would involve smashing a child into a wall.
Mora. It's an Irish name, but you're not Irish.
I'm not.
It's going for enough about you asking you weird questions. Stranger. Irish name, you're not Irish though, are you? Like, come on, mate, not time. And then that little look with the boy. And then that look away, kind of in the direction of the captain. Maybe curious. Maybe they can telepathically communicate. I don't know, this show's messing with my head, let alone the captain's head. I'm not quite to the smashing a child against the wall stage, but maybe the show will get me there, maybe.
Spooky, isn't it? Didn't mean to alarm you.
You're part of the ship's crew?
She's a rich woman in 1899, seeing any black guy where she isn't expecting to see a black guy. It's going to alarm her, isn't it? God. Jesus, 1899, it's the year, isn't it? Part of the crew. Jerome is not part of the crew, but he did help the captain, so maybe he is now. I don't know. Just got a feeling you two are going to get along. Maybe more than get along, if you know what I'm saying. So just shout to her out. The outfits in the show are on point, okay? I just want to say that. I love her dress. It's got like a little spider on the collar. And it's lovely. It's just lovely.
They say you shouldn't judge by one's appearance. It's impossible though, isn't it? As soon as you got a look over here, I think you made up your mind about who I was. I would bet it's hard to work on a big boat. It's like a prison, no?
The birds there in the air. They have their own prison. They can't escape what they are, and neither can we.
Alright lads, why are we all getting so bloody deep? This show's deep enough without that. God. First of all, she's leading the charge of don't judge a book by its cover. Didn't expect that one, fair enough to you. Maybe I judged you too harshly. And then here, and then him with the birds in their own prison. God, we can't escape what we are. I feel like you can. You can forge your own hole. Everything's predetermined, mate. You can bust out of whatever rut or hole you think you're in. Now I'm getting deep. God.
My name is Clemence.
Jerome.
I should leave.
You're right. I made up my mind the moment I saw you.
They're gonna bone, aren't they? He's got that vibe. He's got that little, that tension. They're gonna do it, aren't they? They're gonna do it. Clement and Jerome. 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 Working on ship names. Oh. The second he said his name as well, he said Jerome, and then pretty much without skipping beats, he said, "I'm gonna go." Not French enough, sadly. It wasn't French enough.
There he is. Hey! You! Stop! Stop him! I knew something wasn't right about you!
Jerome was solidly 5v1'ing him. God, this guy's an extra vendetta against Jerome just because the captain picked Jerome to go on the previous with him instead of him. That's why he has such a vendetta against Jerome here. Stealing the captain, the crewmate uniform, that's just an extra thing. After all the help Jerome has, I feel like the captain could have rewarded him with a job, maybe, or at least a bloody room. But Jerome was solidly 5v1'ing these guys, okay? We're going to need Jerome. Whether storm's coming this way, we're going to need Jerome. So if you could just lay off him a little bit, please, mate. I know you're jealous, but let's just lay off.
Mother is still looking for Ada. No one has seen her for hours. Where did you get this? Is it that man I saw? Why did you accept it?
He wasn't given much of a choice. He was just shoved in his pocket. And where Ada is, God knows. He shouted at her and then she's gone. If I'm making a bet, she'll be found by Mora. Let's just place the likely outcome. Mora finds her and has a chat, wins her round.
Because it mattered to him. He gave it to me.
And what did he want? Rich folk, they don't just give you things. They always want something in return.
Fair enough. So far, all Angel wanted to do was touch the scar, which is a bit weird, but no, very weird actually, just very weird.
Looks like you got a little rest.
We're not moving yet? Do you think they'll send for someone?
Someone like
The police.
There are hundreds of passengers missing on that ship out there. No one will pay attention to us now.
That's fair. If you're hiding something like these two clearly are, it's kind of a dream scenario. No one's going to be paying attention to you or looking at you right now. Too busy focusing on the giant ship with everybody missing. So thank God for that, I guess. Weird thing to say about 1,000 plus people being missing.
Hey! You rich pigs think you own it all. You keep your dirty hands away from my brother. If you ever touch him, I'll cut off your prick. Got it?
Alright, straight to the point. Jesus, I wouldn't mess with her. I wouldn't go near her. God. Alright. You told him. Fair play. Fair play to you.
Don't give me that look. I don't need your judgment, you hear me? I will not pretend to act different like you do.
Fair. Okay. Suppose that tell us, both gay? Actually brothers? Probably not. Actually lovers? Maybe so, but I don't want to say definitely so in case they actually are brothers, because then, ew. But yeah, lovers. Could be. I mean, that makes sense. Go to America, new opportunities. Less homophobic, you'd think. 1899, you'd think wrong. This black hole under the bed in the ship. It's pristine, isn't it? This is lovely. Just a black void. These like bathroom wall tiles. A weird look, but it's enchanting. Almost. I don't know what the word is. You can't look away.
I just came to tell you what you wanted to know.
Cheers, Oleg. So yeah, thanks for the confirmation, because I thought so. The mysterious hole under the bed is in his room. Even more mysterious. He wants to explore it deeper, but knock on the door. Oleg with that information about the coal. Good boy, Oleg. Good boy, Oleg. Let's get him out of the coal, please. It's not a good job. Let's get him a nice room, please. He's done enough.
The storerooms are half full. 2 are almost empty.
So 3,000 tons remain.
When can we return to our course? Captain.
Fair enough that Oleg's concerned. Captain can't tell him though. Doesn't want to worry him. Doesn't want that rumour to spread. Not much as coal as he wants. 2 storerooms already half empty. All fully empty, half empty. Only 3,000 tons remain. When we go back on course, we don't know. The compasses are screwed. Oh god. This is not going well. Maybe we shouldn't have come to this ship. Are we going to sink it? Maybe. Cap's got a lot on his mind.
I'm looking for someone. My brother. I think that he was on the Prometheus. I think he sent me this. This looks exactly like the sign on your neck. Why do you have that?
Fair questions. Don't think your brother sent it. I don't know what's going on with that ship. It's very weird. The exact same envelope, the same the captain has. Just signed your brother. I mean, he got his from his dead daughter, didn't he? So, you know. Oh god, the Prometheus, so many questions. My head. This show.
What happened on the Prometheus? What's happening?
They're not telling us a thing. That's what you get when you have a bloody German running this shit show.
Try to get some sleep.
We're gonna go for the Germans, mate. Let's go. About way, it's just done with it. Forget the bloody Germans running. Oh my god. I assume the captain's gonna make his announcement of what we're doing. And I'm intrigued actually, so let's jump to it.
Spoiling the mood just like always, aren't you?
That what you worried about?
What scares you so much?
I'm scared they're going to find out.
That you're not a priest or that you're not really my brother. Everyone probably knows about the last one.
They do look very different. Thank God for the confirmation they're not brothers. It makes it very much less due to the fact that they're lovers, aren't they?
Making everything a game for you, huh?
For God's sake, Ramiro.
Your mother, she had it right. You use people, and you don't care. You don't care about me or about anybody else!
Young person, or there, Ramiro, bring his mother into it, jeez. Not very Christian of you, mate.
Somebody is just jealous. Nothing more.
Alright, lads, there's a captain meeting right now, Jesus. Alright. I just go for it. He is jealous though, isn't he? Jealous of Angel here going for the guy downstairs. I can't remember his name. Credence? Crescents? Crescents. It was Crescents actually, yeah. He's just jealous. But hey, you know, the best part about fighting is the making up. Am I right, guys? God. Has the floor always been covered in those triangles, or is my mind just and opposite Mandela affecting them away? Has it always been that? Has it? Is it just the symbol of the ship? Am I going crazy? The beast will now leading the little girl somewhere. And she's left her doll here so they can find her doll and be like, oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? Her doll's here. Where'd she go? She would never go anywhere without it, you know? I don't know why I did that Italian. The green beetle leads her right to him, which makes you think, oh, he can make this green beetle do things. He made it unlock a door. Why did he want this green beetle to bring him the little girl? Why?
I'm so sorry.
Him saying that doesn't bode well for the little girl. I am scared. She's so good. Let her grow up and be a doctor. Don't hurt the little girl, please.
I've decided to turn the ship around and tow the Prometheus back to Europe. The Kerberos doesn't hold enough coal to tow the weight of the Prometheus to our destination. The miles behind us are less than the miles ahead of us.
Fair enough for them to be complaining. He's made his decision there. I don't know if it's going to happen. He was given the orders to sink it. He's gone with tow it back to Europe. He does not trust the company. He does not know why they want to sink it. It's logical. In his mind at least. We don't have the fuel to sail it there, tow it there, we could tow it back. But he's going to get a mutiny. The way he's going, stopping the ship and going here, could have gotten a mutiny. This was like, he'll definitely get a mutiny.
What's the point? Saving an empty ship. There's no sense to it.
Maybe you're the captain, but you cannot make choices against everyone else's interests.
He's right.
I've made my decision.
He's made his decision. Weirdo here just keeps staring at Mora. Which is strange. Why is he so interested in Mora? What did he do to the little girl? God. Concerned. I am concerned.
This is insane.
You're not going to change my mind. There is something wrong with that ship, and the ship company is trying to hide it.
Sink ship.
He is right. There's something going on with that ship. There's something wrong with the Prometheus. The company are trying to hide it. They wanted to sink it. He's going with his moral compass. Because all the other compasses are broken. He's going with take it back so it can be investigated. But you will get a mutiny. I swear to God, mate. No one is on your side here. Not even Mora. She was the most likely to be.
And that's not everything. I think someone wanted me to find that ship. I got this letter in a package, along with a picture of my family. Who sent this?
Thank you for opening up to Mora of all people. Because Mora's got tears in her eye. Look, she's like she's going to host because she got the exact same letter in pretty much the exact same circumstance, didn't she?
What does the Prometheus have to do with my family? Have you ever lost someone? It's like you're dying with them. They can move on. You're stuck. Maybe you're right. Maybe this is insane.
Oh, he's really just going in through it with his family. Mora, this is your turn to open up, though. You got the same letter in the same circumstances. It's your time to say it. It's your time to speak, to communicate. Come on, Mora, he's opening up to you. Do the same, please, hun.
I need to find out what happened on that ship.
You don't understand. We can't go back, and I can't go back.
I'm sorry.
Jeez. Everyone's grabbing wrists today aggressively. Mora cannot go back. The asylum and all that. All the testing done on her. Fair enough, not wanting to go back. Everyone's just running away from something. He is also running away from something, but not directly to New York. He's just on the ship. He wants this. There's got to be a mutiny, hasn't there? Episode 3, The Mutiny.
I think he's wrong. And I don't think he understands the consequences of his decision. A ship with this many passengers. I'm not going to sit still and just let it happen.
Finally someone acknowledging the mutiny that's going to happen. They want just this and let this happen. Thank you. Thank you, weirdo. You are giving very weird vibes, though. You're not coming off casual or natural. Just waiting around and constantly staring at Mora. Might want to work on that. You might want to work on that.
Why would he tow the Prometheus back to Europe?
We should sink the ship.
You're right.
This guy really does have a vendetta because the captain didn't want to take him aboard it, didn't he? Don't even wipe the blood off his face from his fight with Jerome. I'm sorry, when he got his ass kicked by Jerome. God. I hope Jerome's doing okay. Probably should have a break somewhere. No, literally no one agrees with his captain's decision. And the Prometheus looks so eerie. Just in the darkness, no lights or anything following behind. Weirdo next door's just staring at a picture he has of Mora. Strange. So strange. Oh my god. Who is he? What does he want with Mora? Oh, R.I.P. little girl. You've been pretty much the most normal, nice person in this damn place. Oh, so innocent. She just wants to be a doctor, man. She just wants to help people. Play with her brother and sister. Just be a nice person. R.I.P. Captain just stares at Prometheus like, did you do this? Did you strangle this girl? Captain's going through it. Oh, R.I.P. R.I.P. What? What? I'm sorry. What? They're all being watched on screens. Where was the cat? What? This show was breaking my head enough. That might have actually destroyed it. What the hell? Where was the cameras? They're all being watched on screens. Where was the cameras? Did they put a camera in the little girl? My head. Oh my god, this show, so many questions. Mainly around the boy, the pyramids, the letters, the Prometheus, the little girl, the cameras, the weird guy who stowed aboard. Too many questions. My head. This show. It's very good. Another very good episode. The boy. That somehow, you know, unsurprisingly actually just leaves more questions. You know, answering the mystery around Angel and Ramiro. But everything else, still up in the air. My brain, still broken. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll definitely be back because I need some bloody answers. I don't know about you. So I'll definitely be back for episode 3 and beyond. That's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please do leave a like and subscribe for more. Let me know your thoughts on 1899 in the comments down below. Would love to hear what you think of this show. Keep it just to talk about episode 1 and 2 though. You might be further ahead than me and no spoilers, please. But yeah, like, subscribe. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.